Good afternoon, everybody. A quick public service announcement for everybody who believes that being a adult human being requires that you give up your dignity, your humanity, your self-respect, and your ability to be an independent thinker to be a part of the MAGA team. You don't have to do that. Just say no. Stop. It's time to back away from this approach that too many people, I'm looking at you, Josh Hawley, but I'm also looking at a significant number of other people. I'm looking at you, Harvard. I'm looking at you, Brown. I'm looking at you, Columbia. I'm looking at you, Paramount. I'm looking at you, ABC. I'm looking at foreign leaders. I'm looking at all of you all who believe that the best way to go forward in 2025 is to stop acting like respectable human beings and to give up your human agency, your adult agency to follow a 79-year-old mentally decomposing individual on the hope that if I do everything that they want and I kiss up to them, that I can either survive this horror movie or I can get something good out of it. That never works. This is Eric Foster, co founder of the Future Today and Tomorrow Super PAC. And I'm making this because I'm seeing a continuing trend, and this Josh Hawley situation just really rankled me. And that's why I'm making this post because yesterday he actually did something that made common sense. He was the broke clock that was right twice a day yesterday when he introduced and then in committee in the US Senate voted in favor of his bill to ban stock trading by members of Congress and the person that's the president and the vice president. That makes actual real common sense. However, a few hours after that, he gets attacked by his dear leader, his supplicant, if you will. And then by the evening, he's going on, MAGA mainstream media to say, I'm sorry that I had an independent thought and I tried to do something that actually made sense but wasn't approved by Donald Trump. And so I will regretfully pull back from where I'm at and I'll do whatever he tells me to do. Please stop attacking me. In a nutshell, I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically the gist of what happened. And I'm tired of seeing adult people give up their agency to try to placate, appease, and make themselves subservient to someone who does not care about them, the people that they're fighting for, and is not going to honor any of the ass kissery that you do. And so this is a statement to all of the entities that do this and play this game, which I will say includes foreign leaders who come and either I'm going to nominate you for the Nobel Prize, or I'm going to give you a jet, or I'm going to let you come see our king, or you're just the greatest thing since sliced bread. Stop all of that. No, reclaim your humanity. Reclaim who you are as a person. No, treat this man like you treat other people. Now, if something actually good happens, you can work from that and respect that and say good things about that. But when something is bad, don't ignore it. Say it. Stand up and be a full human being. instead of a 25% human being. Going back to Josh Hawley, you did the right thing. And I don't agree with you on 97% of policy and governance and just the way we as men should live. But in the 3% that I do, man, stand the hell up and don't bend the knee and become this weak knee. Okay, okay, massa, I'm sorry. Because basically what you're doing, you are basically the Samuel Jackson to Leo DiCaprio in Django Unchained. Do you have a little bit of self-respect? Do you have a little bit of human decency? Do you have some manness left in you? Man up and woman up. So this is across the board. Stop worshiping another human being. Stop giving lavish praise. And like I say this to everybody that's doing this, to the leaders in Brown University. You are wrong for what you did. To Larry Ellison's son in Skydance, you are wrong for kissing the ring and paying bribes and giving in to this bullshit. To Columbia, to Harvard, to everybody else, stop it. The best way to make America work, to make truth simple, and to stand for something is when somebody like him or his people are doing wrong, is to say, hail to the no. We're not going to do this. You know, find your inner Gandalf from Lord of the Rings to Fellowship of the Rings to the Balrog. You shall not pass. And then stand firm on that. Even if you get, caught on the whip and you have to fall down, a few million feet and you got to fight this big monster till you finally kill it and you come back in the second movie, stand the hell up, go through the journey to come out on the other side and become Gandalf the White. You know, Gandalf survived and became much better and stronger for having stood up and said, hell no. Can you do that too? You can. So, Keir Starmer, when you're sitting down across from this man, stop playing friendly. When he's doing something right, stand with it. When he's off on tangents and bullshit, call that out right to his face and say no, especially when he's in your country. Other world leaders don't go to the White House. Meet this person in neutral settings, agree when it actually is agreeable, and when it's not, say it. Members of Congress, especially on the Democratic side, because I have no hope for the MAGA side, there is no working with this. There's got to be this hard line in the sand. Remember, find your inner Gandalf the Grey. Tell the Balrog Trump, you will not pass. Fight to the bowels of the earth. Defeat the Balrog Trump, and then come back stronger in the second movie. That's what we have to do. So this is a call, but come on, people. And I'm going to go back to Josh Hawley. You actually did the right thing yesterday when you voted for the bill in spite of the opposition of the other MAGA members of the Senate committee. Stand on that and stay on that. And if somebody comes for you, tell them, okay, you big and bold, come to my house and say that. Come do something about it. I mean, come on, stand up. If private citizens like me and others are willing to do it, come on, man. So it's time just to find our humanity, channel our inner Gandalf the Gray and come back Gandalf the White in the Two Towers and actually defeat this evil that we're facing. Thank you.